Hi guys, I'm Kay Gillard. I'm the Reiki shaman, and just jumping back onto my Thursday blog posts. Today, I'm doing a little video. I want to talk to you about shared healing experiences and sharing your healing intention, your healing practice, and really sharing your prayers with someone else, someone outside of yourself. So I'm not talking about going and getting a healing from somebody or being in like a led uh, healing meditation or something like that, that someone else is leading for you or doing part of the work for you. I'm talking about the importance of working together for your own self-healing. At the end of this video, for the last 5 minutes, I am going to do some drumming for you to support you in whatever your self-healing is at the moment. Just a little free gift for you as we come into September and at the end of the summer and back to work, getting back into the swing of things. So I'm going to be doing that at the end. But before I do that, I just want to let you know that I've got a group healing session this Sunday, the 7th of September, 11 a.m. till 2 p.m. So it's 3 hours. And it's for you to bring your intentions of whatever it is that you want to let go of at the moment, whatever you need to release. There'll be some journeying and some group discussions. We can all hear each other's healing goals, and we'll be also doing some lead work, some collaborative work together. And then it will just be at the end to just relax and receive a Reiki drum and voice healing from me. So it's a 3-hour session. It's going to be really powerful. So if you need additional support for your healing at the moment, then there's a link underneath that will just let you know how to book on and join me for the Sunday group healing. But today, what I want to talk about is support for your self-healing. I did a lot of really deep self-healing work over the course of the summer. Some of it was quite difficult. Some of it was not my favorite flavor, to be honest with you. And towards the end of the summer, I did some, so this was like drumming ceremonies, meditations, journaling, self-healing, all work that I know how to do. And what I realized at the end of it was, as I looked at all these different pieces, all of which were really important self-healing work, really important medicine, what I realized is that what I need, they were all related, and what I had to do most importantly was to stitch them together in my body. Yeah, just kind of the missing piece was like kind of stitching them together. I guess it was about uniting them all, recognizing how these pieces stitch together, how they related to each other. So really important, the last missing piece of this big work that I've been doing all summer. Now, I am not suggesting that you don't know how to do that, or whatever your healing work is at the moment. It's probably true. A lot of people who are following my work are already working as healers. They're already on the path. They've got all kinds of different training and experience. And I didn't need somebody to do that particular piece of work for me. But what I realized was, you know, I've been working as a shamanic healer and a Reiki healer for over 20 years. Lots of magical and group work before that, lots of psychic work for years before that. So I know how to do this stuff. But what I realized was I needed some help. Just not for someone to do it for me, but that it would really help me, make it easier and quicker and more powerful for me to do that in the presence of somebody else. That was something that I needed to do. So I asked my friend if she would drum with me while I did it. And she did. She let me talk it out with her. So that it was all named. And then she didn't intervene in the work that I needed to do for myself, but she drummed with me while I drummed. We were in ceremonial space, and she just sat and drummed for me and with me, and just held an intention that I was able to do the work I needed to do. For your own self-healing, if there's something deep that you're doing, do you have a friend who could sit with you in that ceremonial space and do that for you? Maybe they're not even physically present. Maybe they could do it on Zoom. Maybe they could, you know, I have done for my friends, and I've had my friends do it before, when the missing piece is almost like an accountability thing, you would call it, if it was like in a coaching context, where they would say, you know what, I need to sit and do this work. I'm just telling you about it because it's really important. So I'm just telling you, this is the work that I'm doing over the weekend. Would you be able to say a prayer for me, or do a chant for me, or light a candle for me? Little things. Where is your self-healing work lacking a little bit of support? And would it be helpful for you for somebody, even if you didn't name it exactly to them, to just say, I'm going through something right now and processing it. I'm just going to connect in with Reiki, or say my mantras. I'm just going to do that healing. But I'm just letting you know that I'm doing something big. Would you hold that prayer for me? Don't be afraid to ask for that. There's something about working together that really amplifies the self-healing work that we're doing. Have you ever been to a kirtan, or to a drumming circle, or a Reiki share, or even, you know, in church, you know, singing in a choir, everybody kind of worshipping together? It's much more than the sum of its parts. So I am encouraging you this September, if there's some self-healing work that's quite tricky for you, even if you can't come into a group session, or if you don't have somebody who can physically sit with you, try and find a way to have somebody hold a little bit of the energy of that prayer for you. And what it does is kind of amplify the healing work that you're able to do. And just a good reminder that we're all connected and you're not doing the work by yourself. And with that in mind, I am going to invite you to take a minute now, 5 minutes, in fact. I am going to invite you to make yourself comfortable and settle yourself into your healing prayer. So you can pause me if you need to. I won't be offended. And when you're ready, when you're settled, have your drum with you. I'm going to do some drumming. I've got one of my drums with me. Have your drum with you, and I invite you to set your intention about what you want to let go of, or perhaps what you want to call in, and just drum with me for 5 minutes. Or have your rattle. I've got my rattle, and call in and bring some of that energy. Maybe just flow some Reiki through your body, maybe chant, maybe just do some breath work. What I'd like to offer you today is, for 5 minutes, know that some extra energy is being given to whatever is your healing prayer. So when you're ready, just making yourself comfortable and setting yourself up so that you are comfortable, that you've got everything around you that you need. Taking a couple of deep breaths, and set up your healing prayer of intention. What are you calling in or affirming today? What are you releasing, letting go of, being finished with today? For my part, my healing intention in this moment is to amplify whatever is your healing prayer. May your prayers be heard. May your healing energy flow. May your small healing ceremony today be supported. That's it. That's a bit of extra healing energy to lend some power to your self-healing work. Make sure you take some time afterwards to drink some water. Make sure you feel good and grounded and present in your body. And make sure to make a note of anything that came up for you during that healing meditation or drumming or whatever it was that you were doing. And yeah, good luck on your healing quest. I hope to see some of you at one of the group events soon. And I hope this helped with whatever your healing work is in this moment. Take care, and I'll see you guys soon.